Hello, this is Nima Gobabai on KUCI 88.9 Irvine. Back again on Wednesday, pre-recorded this time, Cinéshow. And we actually got a guest I teased two weeks ago. He finally, got some time. He's a bit of a hard guest to get. He's kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson type of guest. So, introduce yourself.
Well, that's high praise you're giving me, so I appreciate it. My name is Jake Pacheco. I'm actually Nima's neighbor. I'm
Yeah.
going into my senior year at J. Sarah Catholic High School. I told Nima I'd be here at one point or another. I'm a man of my word, regardless of however long it takes. I will. I told him I will be here. There was a little incentive for me. We made a bet. He told me I'll give you $20 if you don't show up. Or sorry, he says I'll give you $20 if you show up. So I said, all right, I'll come and show up. Give me $20.
Well, I honestly thought you wouldn't show up. So, by the way, I got to give you that $20. Here you go. Here's your $20.
From the bank, fresh from the bank, huh?
Yeah, fresh from the bank. But I actually had something else planned. So I had this idea because I thought it'd make for a good show. I was gonna start the show with a surprise gift. Okay. And I heard you wanted this stick a few weeks ago, so I was gonna actually give you the stick you wanted.
No way.
Yeah, that's why I asked you about it a few days ago.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah.
So I had to compensate somehow. It's not as good as a gift, I'll be honest, but I know you want this, and let's keep it apolitical, but it's here you go. So it's nothing much,
Oh my
but I
gosh.
thought I'd give you this, which is it's a hat, let's say.
I love it.
Yeah. So I know you don't have the real one,
I do not, but this is the official one, so I'm gonna wear it everywhere.
but can you imagine how good it would be if I got the stick?
I know, that would have been awesome.
It's called like the Tracer, right?
Yeah, Nexus Tracer.
What flex did you get?
87.
Oh, okay. Because you said you wanted the 77 and then break it in a month, right?
Well, off the record, I'm just kidding. So I play ice hockey, and the new sticks cost in anywhere from, $300 to $360, $375. I just got the brand new, officially released Bauer Nexus Tracer. I think it's $350, but the company's nice to you if you pay that much, so they'll give you a 30-day warranty. Meaning if your stick breaks, which they tend to do quite frequently, if your stick breaks within the 30 days, they will replace it the exact same spec at no cost to you. So a little loophole that people find in the system is that on the, right about the end, 28th, 29th day, some people might get a little frustrated and let's just say their stick breaks somehow, and they end up with a new stick. So, I'm not saying that's gonna happen over here by any means. I would never say anything.
And
like
is
that.
it a P92?
No, I switched back to a 28.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
know.
I was going to go to, on the weekend, I was going to go to Great Park and buy, so I was going to get you the 77 P92.
Of the Tracer?
That's what you said.
No way you were gonna buy that for me.
Yeah. What do you
No.
think I was going to buy? Just
No,
some
I didn't-
random stick?
No, you don't have to buy me anything.
I know, but it would make a great thing on the radio.
Oh well, that's too nice of you. I don't deserve that.
But you messed up. You were too anxious to get it. You could have got it for free.
My dad actually surprised me with it.
Uh,
He didn't tell me he was gonna get it, but we came home from our trip last night, and in the garage I see my stick waiting, sitting
it.
there nice and pretty.
I was honestly I'm not saying I was mad about it, but I was like, man, because I thought it would be good. So, I was going to have my coach on. My coach. Let's
Yeah.
not say his name.
Okay.
But,
Good guy, by the way.
yeah, he's in Kenya right now.
I did see one of my friends showed us a picture of him on a safari with
Was it
an
Ian?
elephant in the background.
Was it Ian?
No, Bryce. You don't know Bryce.
Yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, he's in Kenya right now, but I was originally gonna have him on my show, but he's got a busy schedule, so I couldn't do it. But I was gonna give him something like I thought it'd be a good idea, and I never got to pull it off. So I thought this was my time to shine.
That would have been amazing. But I appreciate even just the gesture.
But you know what was a hard thing, and I was thinking, I was like, how am I gonna hide it?
Yeah.
Like, especially if I was in the car, if we're going to the studio, I was like, I'm gonna have to come up with an elaborate excuse, like, oh, I bought myself a stick, and then I was gonna have to be like, no, it's for you, and I was gonna have to cover the stick so you wouldn't tell. But yeah, I was gonna buy. It's a beautiful one. I'm looking at it right now. It's in my room.
Yeah, it's a Bauer. I love Bauer, but they make some good stuff.
It's like really soft too.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's got a nice feel.
This is nice. All right, so we saw Deadpool and Wolverine.
We did.
You saw it twice.
I did.
I reviewed it last week on my show, but we're gonna do it again. So, do you have anything to say?
I think, for me, that was one of the greatest movies I've seen. It's definitely one of the greatest movies made in my lifetime, I think. I think it was so well done on all levels. I love movies that make fun of themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Movies that aren't so serious that they miss the point of trying to just get the audience to enjoy it, truthfully. And I think that they did such a wonderful job of making every scene just hilarious. I think the entire audience was cracking up. In both times I saw it, the entire audience was cracking up. And even I saw it, the second time I saw it, the joke was just as funny, if not even more funny. And then you're able to pick up on some more subtleties throughout the movie. There was a joke about Fox. Disney purchased Fox.
Yeah.
And in one of the scenes, they have the Fox Studios 20th century, 21st century?
20th Century Fox.
They have the 20th Century Fox logo like buried in the sand, and it's sticking out. And they just did such a good job, and it is really just so fun to watch.
Yeah, I liked it too. I thought you've seen the first two, right?
I did. I have seen them.
Okay, so I thought it was actually probably the best Deadpool they made.
Yeah.
Deadpool is not like, it's not really that story oriented.
No.
The story is like kind of in the background, but I thought it was like the most, probably the most funny. Not Wolverine, Deadpool. But then also like adding Wolverine in it and sort of giving him his own character arc where he's like trying to make up for his mistakes in the past universe he's in. I thought it was actually like really good, and that was the part I enjoyed. My favorite part of that was like when you learn why he's wearing the like the suit, the yellow thing from the comics.
Wolverine.
Like they could have just made it like, oh, it's just because he's a different universe guy, so he wears yellow just to differentiate the two. But like they actually like made it significant, and it was actually really good. And yeah, I agree. Humor was on point. Ryan Reynolds is really funny.
He's the best.
Yeah, I like the nice pool guy, but kind of in a negative way.
He had like this Canadian aspect to him. He's like someone you'd see at Tim Hortons in Canada.
Yeah, he had like a punchable face.
He did. I love the dog though. The dog was awesome.
So ugly.
No.
He's so hideous.
Yeah, I think the dog won. I mean, you could say lost, but basically the dog won the ugliest dog. I don't know if it's in the world or in England.
He is the ugliest dog I've ever seen in my life.
I think he's adorable.
Come on.
No.
Don't be nice.
I think. What, you don't want that tongue licking you like that?
No.
No? I thought he was pretty cute.
He's, what was his name? Dogpool?
Dogpool, or Miss Puppins, I think they call it. Mr. or Miss Puppins, I think it was a girl.
Yeah, probably. It's a pretty girl, huh?
10 out of 10.
Alright, and then you had, like, they brought in all these, like, side characters, like Blade, Elektra. I don't know who the guy played by Channing Tatum was.
What was his name? Something along the lines of like Matt. I don't know.
I don't know where he was from, but Blade had his own movie that or like trilogy that was kind of well received, kind of not. And then Elektra had like an absolute stinker, and I think the early 2000s that was really crappy. But it was actually like they were good in this particular film. I thought they were a nice addition. What do you think about the villain?
Okay, I think it was interesting. The whole part about like her reaching into the brain and like being able to see all that. I thought that was like beyond creepy.
I liked it too. She knows she was. Have you ever? Does your mom like watch The Crown?
I think so.
She was Princess Diana in
Really?
The Crown. Yeah.
It was like two very different personalities, huh?
Right. So maybe this is her like move into the movie space, so maybe you'll see her more. I thought she was pretty good. I haven't actually seen The Crown. I've seen clips, and she's a pretty good actress.
I love actors and actresses with like the versatility.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hugh Jackman might actually be the best, most versatile actor in Hollywood, or in at least in this century. I personally believe.
He's really good. I always love his movies and stuff. Okay, but did you like this better or Logan?
I like this one. I think the
You did?
comedic effect really like took me over.
Okay. So I was a little nervous about like bringing Wolverine back because in my opinion he went out with such a bang in Logan and it was such a sick end to the character and they gave him like the rated R rating and he was able to be like really tough and violent and like
Right.
swearing and all that. So I was a little nervous that they were bringing him back, but I thought like they handled it well and the way they like gave this Wolverine his own little story and little arc and like I said with how he doesn't want to take off the I don't know if you call it like an outfit or like a superhero suit, whatever you call it. I thought that was actually pretty good. So I thought they played it well. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I only saw it once. But yeah. My dad kind of forced me to watch the first two Deadpools.
Uh-huh.
He thinks like Deadpool 2 is amazing. I think they're good. They're funny movies, but like I'm like not I'm not like a Deadpool super fan and I liked this movie. I thought it was solid.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
I think it put Marvel back in the spotlight.
Yeah.
They needed a movie like this.
Oh yeah, and that takes us to what do you think about Robert Downey Jr. coming back?
I saw that. Truthfully, I don't really know like what the role is or anything, but I mean it's interesting. I don't know. I think it's cool. I think he's a good guy and you know he's definitely a top tier actor, so
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever they have him doing, he's gonna do a great job.
Yeah, so like you were saying, I do feel this movie put Marvel back into the spotlight, especially because it kept making like self-aware jokes at how terrible their movies are
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
It's like, you know how dumb multiverses are, and it's like a lazy storytelling technique. So that kind of, in my opinion, was like a tone reset, and then they bring Robert Downey Jr. back, which it would scare me, but they also brought back the Russo brothers to direct, which if you don't know, they made some of the best Marvel movies. They made Endgame, Infinity War, Civil War, and Winter Soldier.
Oh, that's a good
Those
pair to be
those
part
are
of.
like honestly like probably my top four. So I trust them. I hope they're gonna make a good deal of it. And I heard like Robert Downey Jr. had like a high bar for coming back. He
I'm
like
sure.
he wanted the Russo brothers to come back, but also I hear he's getting like free security, free private jet travel. I think above 80 million a movie.
It's like you tracking me down for this show.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my security?
I think I could get Robert Downey Jr. before I could get you.
Is that right?
I think so, if I try.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know, on KUCI we've actually had some famous people.
Have you?
Do you know Mikhail Gorbachev?
No.
He was the last president of the Soviet Union.
Okay.
Who was actually on KUCI.
Really?
And I think the 80s or the 90s.
Oh, okay.
And we've also had some other famous people that are kind of eluding me, but it's on our website. You can see every, like, of the most famous people we've had. And there's actually been some famous people on here.
And Jake Pacheco's next.
Yeah, we'll put you on the website.
Yeah.
Right below Harrison Ford.
Nice big cameo.
Yeah. Jake's actually getting paid like $70,000 to do this show.
I thought it was 75.
I'm taking that out of my cut. I get paid about 200 grand an episode, and there's millions of people watching right now.
He's such a generous man.
I'm a generous man. Imagine how good it would be if I got you the stick.
That's too much. He's too generous.
It was gonna be so epic. For my coach, I was gonna get him. I gave it to him anyway. I gave it to him for his birthday, but I got him like this signed puck. It's called like I think it's called like the triple line threat.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. It's called like LA Kings triple. Yeah, no, triple crown line. It's like it's three really good players from the LA Kings. I got that puck signed with all three of them. He really liked it.
That's awesome. I bet. You're a good gift giver.
I honestly am. I'm pretty good gift giver.
Take pride in that.
It's a guilty conscience.
Your future girlfriend's gonna love that.
I know, right? I need money badly.
So stop giving it away.
If I had a lot of money, I swear to God, I'd buy diamonds if I had a girlfriend. But you know, I swear to God, if she's not grateful, that's gonna be a big problem. Because I would give good gifts.
Yeah, you would. You do.
I do. I give great gifts. Okay.
Make friends with Nima if you're listening. Make friends with Nima.
I know. Make friends with Nima. Let's see how long we've been doing this. Okay, we're at 17 minutes. Okay, before we get into the trivia, because I want to do some Marvel trivia, test your knowledge. You're not gonna do better than me. I don't know. I got great skills with Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay. Here's what movie I think that I would one day like to watch with you, but I have a feeling it's not gonna happen because you're so. I don't know why you're hard to track down. If you set up the event, you're easy to track down.
Yeah.
But not the other way around.
That's a very fair.
Yeah.
That's a very fair statement.
So I think you would like the movie Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
I have a feeling you'd like it a lot, and I was. So.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It has the actors Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster. And Anthony Hopkins in particular won an Oscar for this movie. In my opinion, it's one of the best performances of all time, but here's why I think you would like it. It's like a psychological horror movie. It's basically about a serial killer, and it's a crime movie. It's like it's an investigation movie, but it's kind of like a mental investigation movie.
Puzzle. Kind of.
And it's just a really, really great movie. It's like in my top 5, top 10. I love it. It's definitely like got some horror elements but it's not like jump scare horror.
Right.
And I think that movie you would like a lot. Have you seen any horror movies?
So what's funny is I don't like watching horror movies. However, every year, as soon as I'm able to go to Not Scary Farm, I will go. It's like my favorite. There's something different to me about watching it versus actually like being I guess living it. And I think for me, living it is much more appealing because you get to make accurate predictions. I get, I see everything that's around me versus if you're just watching a screen, you get to see what's directly in front of you.
Right.
But if you're actually there, you get to look to your left, you get to look to your right, behind you, and so on. And it's much easier to predict. It's just predictable. And I just love going with all my friends. Like, they put me in front of the line because I tend to be a lot bigger than all of them, and they tend to be a lot more scared than I am. So they put me in front of the line when we're going through the mazes, and they asked me to point everything out.
So here's why I think Silence of the Lambs isn't a traditional horror movie. It's like a psychological thriller is what it's really like. It's like more a detective movie.
I love those.
Yeah, but it centers around a serial killer, but there are no like jump scares or stuff like that. So I really think
it sounds appealing.
I'll say that. Hopefully we can watch it because I think you would like it.
I'm sure I would.
I showed my cousin, my cousin Arsam. You met him.
Yeah.
The one on the bike. I showed him my favorite film a couple days ago, Clockwork Orange, uh, and he wasn't like a big fan of it. Like he liked it, but like he was like, I don't know why this is your favorite movie. So I won't risk it with that movie because that movie's a really like different.
Got it.
I think it was too different for him. I'm curious to know if he would like a movie like that, but I'm not gonna risk it with you. If I get a chance, I'm gonna go for Silence
Go
of
out
the
with a
Lambs.
bang.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. You haven't really seen the great movies.
No, no.
That's so depressing.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite movie of all time is. I will say this latest Deadpool movie, just because I was laughing the entire time, I think that pushed it in the top 10 for me.
You've seen Borat?
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. I love Borat.
Yeah, you think Borat's really funny.
Borat's amazing.
Okay. I would wonder if you would like Woody Allen movies. It's like Jewish comedy films.
Mm-hmm.
I find them really funny. You've obviously seen clips from Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
Yes, I have.
Larry David and Woody Allen basically do the same shtick. So I wonder if you'd find Woody Allen films really funny. I find them hilarious.
Yeah, I love like the awkward
Yeah.
experiences and awkward comedy. Like that just makes me
Yeah.
that makes me laugh.
I've seen all of Curb Your Enthusiasm minus like the few new seasons, but that was like I have a poster of it right there in my room.
Yeah, you do.
We're sitting in my room right now. Oh yeah, look at that sticker you gave me, see?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
sitting pretty up there.
Yeah, it's pretty. But yeah, that was an amazing show. I showed it all to my friend a few years ago. He really liked it. And yeah, but let's get into some of this Marvel trivia.
Let's do it.
So I'll quiz you first, and then you quiz me, but I'm gonna do a harder quiz for
Okay.
me.
All right. I see how it is.
If you can't get this first one, I'm gonna be
You're gonna kick me out?
yeah, you'll be taken out by security.
Oh no. Well, I have my own security. Remember that was our agreed deal.
Yep, you came here in an armored car.
I definitely didn't walk across the street.
Okay, what was the first Marvel movie ever made? Like in the Marvel phases 1 through 3.
Iron Man.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. This is a harder one. How many years was Steve Rogers trapped under the ice?
He was trapped in World War II. Yes.
Oh, that's a good.
Okay.
That's smart.
I'm going 63 years.
Pretty close. 66.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Okay.
He's my favorite, by the way. I really should know that.
Yeah, he's like my second favorite. I always go with Iron Man.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I thought he had the most beautiful character story. I love his like sacrifice at the end.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a harder one. Which MCU regular was not in Captain America: Civil War?
Which Captain America regular was not in it?
No.
Oh, MCU. Got it.
Okay, and he's not a superhero.
Not a superhero?
That's a hint.
Uh-oh. It's not Falcon.
You're on the right track. It's just a little.
In Civil War?
Yeah, Falcon is in Civil War.
I don't know.
It's Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
I said you're on the right track because they're both black.
Got it.
You don't know Nick Fury?
No.
What? The guy with the eye patch.
Oh.
Okay. This one you should know. What video game does Thor get addicted to in Endgame?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Fortnite.
Is it really?
You didn't remember that?
No.
When he became really fat?
No, I remember that. I didn't remember him playing Fortnite.
Yeah, he was playing Fortnite. That was one of the more disappointing things they did.
Yeah, why Fortnite?
No, like the whole thing where he became like a big fat guy.
Oh, got it.
It was just like, what?
You're just like, what are you doing?
It was very strange. I'm gonna skip the Captain Marvel. What do you think about Captain Marvel?
Honestly, I never watched it.
Oh, okay. It wasn't very good.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. Yeah, I don't even know that one. Oh, which billionaire makes a cameo in Iron Man 2?
What's the cameo about? Like, what is it?
It's just like they're at a restaurant in Monaco, and he's just there for like 2 seconds.
Mark Cuban.
No, it's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I love Elon Musk.
I know, I do too, but when you watch that movie again, it's kind of fun to see him. I gotta turn on the AC. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you hot? Alright, hold this and just like babble on the camera for a minute.
Babble on. I gotta tell you guys though, like, I mean, I know you guys see or hear what Nima does on the radio, but he is genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met. And he's so genuine and so sincere. And he's walking back in and he's smiling. He doesn't get compliments like this often. But
thank you.
it is genuinely true. And if you stumble across him on campus, he's just a nice guy to get to know. And I'm telling you, he'll always make you laugh in some way.
Well, that's very kind of you. I thought you were gonna like say something like, yeah, he's a serial killer.
No.
In his pastime.
No, I hid that one from him.
Did you read the answers on this?
I did not, actually.
Okay.
I'm not a cheater.
All right. Let's see.
Watch me get the next 5 right.
What is Black Panther's suit made out of?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
I have no idea.
Think about it. It's the strongest metal.
Was it? It's not carbon.
In Marvel, not in real life. Carbon is definitely not the strongest metal. It's not a metal, is it?
Is it?
I don't care.
I don't know.
Science is for chumps.
Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. I don't know. I know it's like the weird like it like clumps together, right?
Starts with a V.
No, I genuinely have no idea.
Vibranium.
Vibranium. I was actually gonna guess that.
You should have. Okay. You said you don't know the Infinity Stones, but I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Oh no.
Which Infinity Stone do the Guardians have to save in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1?
Can I tell you a color?
Just guess. Okay, what color?
Green.
I don't think... No, that's the Time Stone.
Oh.
That's Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. I don't know. Red?
No, guess the name.
I don't know.
Just guess random.
Freddy.
No, it's the Power Stone. It's like the power, the mind, the time. I don't know what else there is.
I've really got to rewatch all of them because I've really only watched them once, but I watched them when they came out, and I think when Guardians of the Galaxy #1 came out, what was that, 10 years ago? I think it was almost 10 years ago exactly.
I don't think so. It was probably like 6 years ago.
Really?
I'll check.
All right.
Don't worry.
Anyway, like I'm 17 years old, and a lot of these movies came out, 5 years or more, and it's hard for me to really remember what happened that long ago.
I actually, my internet's down, so you do it.
I'll look it up. When did?
But anyway, yeah, I saw them all when they came out too. But I've like rewatched these movies so many times. They're like my comfort movies.
Yeah.
That and Star Wars, I really like.
Came out in 2014. That's 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was 7 years old.
I was 11.
Okay. I will say though.
No way.
Yeah, I was 7 years old.
I don't remember that. I thought I was like. Wait, no.
No, look, it came out in 2014.
No, I believe you, but I always remember being in middle school when this came out. Wait, was I in No. I don't know.
I think, what was I, in 2nd grade? I love the music, though. They do a great job over Guardians.
You have that one song in your playlist.
Yeah, Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah, there's Hooked on a Feeling, but there's also Come and Get Your Love, right?
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Is that what it's called? Come and Get Your Love.
I think so. I don't know.
That's a good song. Hooked on a Feeling is better, though.
Ooh, gosh.
Another great movie is Reservoir Dogs that has that movie in it. That song.
The song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tarantino.
I'll have to watch it just for the song.
Yeah. I don't know. That one I'm not sure if you like. That one's more advanced. Not advanced.
My brain doesn't.
No, not advanced like mentally.
Yeah.
It's more like a film. And like it's more like you have to like know a lot of movies to like, get into
got
it
it.
more.
Got it.
Silence of the Lambs is just like great for everybody, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, before we continue, what's the status on House of Cards?
Okay, I genuinely love it.
I told you.
I
love
watched the first season. Nima told me it starts off kind of slow, but can I spoil a little bit? Like, can I tell you what I know up to now?
Yeah, so if you've watched the show, you want to watch the show, you care about spoilers, just mute it, okay?
Okay. So, Frank Underwood, he's the main character. So he's become the vice president, and so I'm now in the middle, towards the middle of the second season. But there's a bunch of conflict with some businessmen, the casinos and everything. That's where I'm at right now. I don't know if you remember.
Oh
much
yeah,
of that.
I do.
But I think it's such an interesting show. Politics is, I mean, I'm not gonna share any like of my opinions or anything, but I'll say that it's always something it's always been something that I've been intrigued by and interested in. And so to have a show that's entirely based upon politics and life behind the scenes that we don't necessarily get to see is really cool, and it catches my eye. It was a wonderful recommendation, I'll say that.
I thought that you have to watch it because you're interested in politics and maybe you go into politics. You can't not see House of Cards.
I watched it on the plane. I downloaded some episodes.
That's great.
I was able to go through like 2.5, 3 episodes.
Yeah, so I have two things to say. The great thing about House of Cards, in my opinion, and this is spoilers are gone at this point, but to recommend it for the people at home, I feel that the show appeals to people whether you like politics or you don't. It's really like, if you don't like politics, it's just a great character study about like a great man, and he's just like really entertaining, and he's like a Shakespearean character.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if like for me, even if the political identity of the main character and the characters surrounding them doesn't necessarily align with your political views, it's like there's no I don't even, it's just good to like see. I don't there's no issues with it in my personal opinion.
And the other thing, oh man, what was the other thing? Okay, but I'll just say this. I showed it to my best friend like 3 years ago, and he's not as into politics as me, but he's kind of interested in it. But he said it was his favorite show of all time. So I think that's proof that anybody can like it. Also, my mom watched it, and she loves it, and she knows nothing about politics, like zero.
There's so much depth to it.
It is. It's really well written.
It is.
Particularly the first 2 seasons are like a master class in like really careful like character building and like world building, and you really like you grow to like respect the characters like intelligence, and also teaches you so much about like the casino and like the donations and that stuff is really interesting. It's a fantastic show, and you'll really like.
Yeah,
you'll really like.
I do really enjoy it as of now.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, I was nervous you're gonna like come back in 2 days and be like, oh, it's too slow.
No.
That's why I warned you.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, good. Okay, these are difficult. Nope. This one is really hard, but I didn't know this, so I'm gonna ask you. What does the acronym JARVIS stand for?
Literally no idea. Okay, I'll give you a guess.
It's crazy.
Jarvis. Jake alternates radioactive, volatile, independent material. Oh no, ends in an F. Independent substances.
Interesting. No, it's just a really very intelligent system.
No, it is just a really very intelligent.
That's
system.
pretty funny. Okay. After Tony says the S word in Age of Ultron, who scolds him for bad language?
Hulk.
No, come on. This makes sense. You can guess it.
Age of Ultron.
Who would say bad language? Who's like from a different era?
Is Fury?
No. Who's the greatest generation person there?
Captain America.
Yeah. Yes. Crap, I lost my spot. Wait, let's make sure. All right, we're almost at 40 minutes. We're gonna switch over soon. You ask me some questions.
Okay.
Who voices Groot? It's difficult.
I mean, in all seriousness, that can't be a hard job.
Yeah, do you want to know how much he got paid?
I do.
It was something like tens of millions.
Just for 3 words.
I don't understand.
Or 2.
It was some crazy amount of money. He
I
should have got like gas money and a pat on the back.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah, same.
Who voices?
He's bald.
It's not The Rock.
You're close. Think
Oh,
about
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I know, right?
Wow.
It's weird. Let's see here. Let's do the last question. Who were the 3 Avengers introduced in Captain America Civil War?
The 3 Avengers introduced?
Yeah. So, like, these are main characters.
It's been such a long time. Okay. It's not Hawkeye.
Yep. It's not.
It's not. What's the name of Scarlett Johansson? What's her character's name? Widow.
Black Widow.
It's not Black Widow. But I remember Spider-Man is in Civil War, but I don't think he's.
There you go.
Is it Spider-Man?
That's one, yeah.
But he's not an Avenger, or is he now considered an Avenger?
Yeah, he is.
What?
And look at my socks.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man socks.
Okay, I remember Spider-Man, Falcon, right?
It's not Falcon. That was Winter Soldier.
Oh. Okay, I've really got to go back.
I'll give you a hint. One of the actors is dead.
As of how recently?
He died in 2020.
Oh.
In October, I believe.
You know the day too?
Yeah.
At what time?
Honestly. I believe it was October. I was in Arizona taking the SAT.
Really?
Because our whole state shut down.
Got it.
And I had to go to like a red state to take the
business
SAT.
Is business.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. He died? Black Panther?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, Black Panther, Spider-Man, and one more.
He's a funny guy.
Like, his character is funny, or he actually is?
Both. But he was actually mentioned in Deadpool.
Oh boy.
Something about him aging.
Is it Wolverine? It's not Wolverine.
No. This X-Men man.
I know. Okay, I really don't know.
He's tiny.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
Jeez.
Okay.
My turn to ask you some questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this on a hotspot because I don't know what's wrong with my internet. It always screws up. So I'm gonna turn on my hotspot here, and because I'm using my iPad, and it doesn't have cellular.
Which one are you on? I have access to some.
Oh, you want to use that?
I can use mine. I don't want you like hacking in via your phone or something.
Hacking in.
Mm-hmm.
No, I fixed it. It's good. Okay. This is a BuzzFeed quiz, so you can these are hard.
Yeah.
You can look through, and we'll do this for like 10 minutes, and then we got the hot seat.
Hot seat. I'm excited for the hot seat.
Hot seat is fun.
Well, first I'm in the hot seat right now trying to put this pen back on. There you go. Okay, so you're pretty confident that you have good knowledge.
I hope so.
Okay. Okay. Who cuts Thanos' head off?
That's easy. That's Thor.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you up.
Who is the sorcerer and ally of Doctor Strange known as the Ancient One?
Who is she?
Who is... I'm just reading it verbatim.
Like the actress?
No. I think just the character's name. Who is the sorcerer and ally of Doctor Strange known as the Ancient One?
Sorcerer Supreme?
Yao.
Oh, I didn't know that was her name.
No. Which... You gotta know this one. Which Marvel character is known for breaking the fourth wall?
Deadpool.
There you go. In Captain America Civil War, who isn't on Iron Man's team? Vision, Black Panther, Hawkeye, or Black Widow?
On Captain America's team?
Who isn't on Iron Man's team? So there's Vision, there's Black Panther, there's Hawkeye, or there's Black Widow. One of them was
Hawkeye,
not on his
right?
team. Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's impressive.
I told you, I watched these movies so many times.
I would actually know this one. In Thor Ragnarok, who does Thor fight in the arena while stuck on Sakaar?
Hulk.
Yes. Okay. What does Stan Lee cameo as in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Wow. That's hard.
I can't help you out because I don't know how I would.
Was he like an astronaut?
Yes!
Yeah.
Jeez!
I have a good memory, you know that.
I do know.
I don't even really like that movie that much.
Okay, how many more should we do? A couple more? What's the name of Tony Stark's daughter?
Oh, man. Oh, I should know this. This is way easier than the last question.
I'm trying to think of a celebrity with the same name. Okay. There's this person who's known for having one of the most beautiful speaking voices.
Speaking.
Everyone loves this person's speaking voice. The first name of this person.
Is she American?
The person I'm referring to is a he.
It's a he?
Yes.
Oh, so she has a boyish name.
Yes. It can go either way.
Like, can you just give me the first letter?
M.
M? Max?
No. M-O.
M-O. I don't know why I thought Mooney. That's not a name. Give me another letter.
R.
I'm so stupid. Maureen? No.
Come on.
I don't know it.
Okay.
Just give it to
This person has one of the coolest voices of all time.
Oh, Morgan.
Yes.
Morgan Freeman.
Tony Stark's daughter. His name's
I remember now.
Morgan.
Morgan, yeah. There's this girl named Morgan in my school.
Shout out Morgan.
She's really turned into a disaster. I mean, she
I'm
was
sorry.
a disaster
Oh,
in
gosh.
school. She was a disaster, and I checked up on her recently. She's still a disaster. She tried to be an influencer, and I have more subs than she does.
Wow.
So,
Well, nice of you to check in on her.
yep.
Okay. After escaping from the U.S., where was Bruce Banner in hiding and working in a bottling plant?
After escaping from what?
After escaping from the U.S., where was...
India, right? Or Bangladesh? Pakistan?
In South America.
Oh, this is the Edward Norton Hulk. Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro.
That's a different Hulk. It's not...
Is it?
Yeah.
True or false? Algrim. Do you know Algrim?
No.
Okay. We'll skip this. Okay. To steal which metal did Hawkeye go to Stuttgart, where the Avengers have their first confrontation with Loki?
So, oh, to steal which metal?
Mm-hmm.
Do they steal vibranium in the first one? That doesn't make sense.
No.
Oh, it's uranium, right?
Mm-mm.
Plutonium? What? What is the first letter?
I.
Iridium.
Yeah.
I forget why he does that. I saw that movie recently.
Okay. Which of these characters has Thor never had a verbal interaction with on screen? It doesn't give me the characters. Okay, how about this? I'll rephrase this. What character, instead of which of these characters, what character has Thor never had a verbal interaction with on screen?
That's really hard.
I just found out this person is now considered an Avenger.
Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just gave it away.
I know.
I guess that makes sense. That's kind of sad.
Okay. I got one more good. How old is Thor? About how old is Thor?
3,000?
Half of that.
1,500.
Yeah.
He's young.
He's young. He's somehow older than Moses.
I love you 3,000. Remember that?
Yeah? Is that what that means?
No, he doesn't remember that.
No, I remember people saying I love you.
Make fun of him, guys. No, that's what Tony's daughter tells him. In Endgame.
Yeah. I remember.
And it was
now.
heartbreaking when he died.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember the audience going off by it. Okay. What system replaced Jarvis?
Sunday, right? Holiday.
Close.
Tuesday.
No.
What was it called?
Friday.
Oh, Friday. Yeah, Friday. Friday was weird.
Okay.
Tuesday Adams.
Okay. What was Stan Lee's cameo in Ant-Man?
Jeez. Okay, Ant-Man is a garbage film. It's not really garbage, but I'm just saying it's junk.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to remember this.
Okay.
He's like a bank clerk, maybe?
He's kind of like a clerk of some
Janitor?
Bartender.
Yeah, I don't remember. That movie's junk.
Okay. Jeez, I didn't know how many cameos Stanley had. He's in every movie, huh?
Mm-hmm. Until his death.
That's pretty cool. Oh, I saw in the new Deadpool, he was on the bus. His face was on the bus in the fight scene towards the end.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Which Avenger does Loki enslave to do his bidding in the Avengers?
Which Avenger? It's Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. Okay. What kind of animal does Hela have in Thor Ragnarok?
It's a wolf.
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett. A good actress.
Oh. What were the 3 items that Rocket claims he needs in order to escape the prison in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Prosthetic leg.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest, I read this on the other quiz.
Oh.
But I can't remember. It was like prosthetic leg, wristband, ankle band.
Mm-hmm. Security band.
And what's the last?
A battery.
Battery. Okay.
I think... have you been to Disneyland recently?
Like a year ago.
Did you go on the new Guardians? It's the replaced...
Oh, the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's been there for like 7 years.
It was Tower of Terror.
They ruined it. It was way better before.
As Tower of Terror?
Had you been on it?
Oh, it was my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite ride.
It's better.
Now it's better? Or
no,
it was better?
It was.
Yeah.
And
I love the music, though.
I've watched every episode of Twilight Zone.
I got stuck on Tower of Terror.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched every episode of Twilight Zone, and I've ranked every one on my IMDb.
How many episodes are there?
Like 150.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a great show.
You ranked 150?
I didn't rank them. I rated everyone.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we wrap it up with this last one?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going.
Yeah, and then we'll do the hot seat.
Okay. What metal is Bucky's arm made of?
Well, I feel like it's vibranium.
Yeah, it is vibranium.
Yeah, Bucky's one of my favorite characters.
He's cool.
All right, you want to do the hot seat?
I'd love to.
Okay.
10 questions. What is this? Am I answering yes or no?
Yep.
Oh boy. I'm actually really excited.
Toilet paper, over or under?
That's not a yes or no question.
just say it.
Over.
Okay. Does a chicken have lips?
What?
Does a chicken have lips?
No.
What is your Wi-Fi password?
Strong space password.
Oh my god. What do you call a male ladybug?
A ladybug? A male bug?
All right.
A gentle bug?
Do you sleep with the lights on or off?
Why is that even it's off? No light.
What's the worst thing to put in your Tinder bio? Remember, these are yes or no questions.
Well, how do I... Probably that, like, your last, like, your exes have all strangely disappeared. Every one of them. Something like that.
That's pretty good. I should put that in mine. Who's your celebrity crush? You previously said Ryan Reynolds. Tell us why.
Oh, you're like Zach Galifianakis.
You know him?
Ryan Reynolds... He's just such an attractive looking person. And he's got the best personality, truthfully.
So that's your answer, huh?
Well, I have another answer.
Okay, give it to us.
Kai Trump.
Okay, for a second I thought you were over 18. Okay, thank God.
No, I'm 17. We're the same age.
Okay, good. Thought I would have to escort you out. Okay, what would you name your first son?
Preston.
That's a good name. Why?
So, I was going to be named Preston, but my initials would have been PP. And my parents didn't want me growing up. My parents didn't want me growing up with the initials PP. But I feel like if my son ends up being anything like me, he'll have pretty thick skin and a hard head. So I shouldn't bug him too much.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna be PP.
He will be PP.
How about Frank Underwood? F.U.
F you. That's a good one.
It's the best. Do you like my tweets?
I do. I think some of them are actually hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I I just try to make people laugh. That's all I do. This is the most important question that you'll ever get asked in your entire life. If you had to, what condiment would you put in your belly button?
What? I don't know. There's no good answer. What condiment?
Yes.
Probably like relish.
Would you like to ask me these questions?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so just read them off and I'll answer.
Okay. Toilet paper over or under?
Over.
Okay. Does a chicken have lips?
No.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
Navigator.
What do you call a male ladybug?
A guy bug.
A guy bug. Do you sleep with the lights on or off?
On.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. I'm lying. That'd be so weird, huh?
See, I call him out, guys. You need to be on the show. What's the worst thing to put in your Tinder bio?
Oh, God. What I had previously, but I can't say it on the air.
Okay.
Okay, I think I can say it on the air, but I have to, use scientific terms.
Got it.
It was can I defecate on your chest? Not,
You put that in your bio?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I got great matches.
No, you did not.
I did. I think I had that when I got that girl in Israel. But she probably couldn't speak English.
She doesn't understand what defecate means or whatever.
I didn't use that
whatever
word.
Your fill-in term.
Starts with an S.
Yeah, I figured. Come on. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I was just playing around.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I got a few. Well, you read the question wrong.
I'm sorry. Who's your celebrity crush? You said Ryan Reynolds previously. Tell us why.
Well, everybody likes Margot Robbie.
That's not my question.
Ryan Reynolds. Let me tell you something. Ryan Reynolds, I don't know why he reminds me of one of my cousins in Minnesota. Not the communist one. He's a hippie, and he just has this look on his face that's hard to deal with. Celebrity crush, Margot Robbie. I kind of like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, she's a new one. Everyone knows
Yeah,
her.
I do like her. I retweet her on Twitter a lot. I say like I'm her defender.
Yeah. You see the new movie? What's the movie called with her and Glenn Powell?
I hate Glenn Powell.
Do you?
That's
That's because Sydney Sweeney likes Glenn Powell, huh?
Glenn Powell's that one that has the.
He's like a pretty jacked.
Oh, he's a
like-
man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm
He's
thinking
in
of
Twisters, the new movie Twisters.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Glenn Close.
I don't know who that is.
I thought, yeah, she's a. I don't like her. Glenn Powell. Man, he looks kind of.
He was in Top Gun Maverick.
I actually never saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You have to watch that.
You
one.
haven't seen
actually a good
Silence
one.
of the Lambs.
Okay, but like Top Gun Mavericks, that was a good one. I saw that one 2 or 3 times in theaters.
All right,
Yeah. Okay. What would you name your first son?
Ethan.
Ethan?
Yeah,
I like the name Ethan.
yeah.
Do you like my tweets?
You don't tweet.
I know.
Uh,
I repost a lot.
I know. You got to start tweeting.
Yeah. I don't want to get canceled at 17, so I gotta get it. Once I get into college and I've paid them my first year's tuition, then I'll start tweeting. How about that?
Okay, good.
Okay. Oops, sorry. If you had to, what condiment would you put in your armpit? How about that?
Wow, that's pretty gross.
It has to stay there for an hour.
Something that wouldn't burn. So mayo.
Mayo?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a bad answer.
All right, that's been a great episode of Cinéshow. You've been my best guest, I would say.
I'm glad. I actually had a very nice time.
I know. Imagine how much better it would have been in a studio.
Yeah, well, we'll have to look forward.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. Jake, you want to sign yourself off?
Sure. I've had a great time here today. I'm sure I'll see you guys in the near future. Nima's a great guy. I hope you guys enjoy his show, and he puts a lot of effort into it and a lot of thought. So it's nice to see the outcome from his hard work.
Yep, and that means that you should support my show and send me a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay, so thank you guys. This has been Nima Goldby on KUCI 88.9 Irvine. I'm with you to the end of the line.